Prep. I'm Nivedita Raje, and today we are going to do a passage which has a little bit of controversy, actually a lot of controversy. So there might be a chance that it is not in your exam, but then it contains some of the very important criminal concepts such as fabrication of evidence, etc. So I am giving you this passage from a criminal point of view, right? So if you wish to read this passage on your own, if you wish to gain more knowledge on this particular case law, which is Teesta A Setalvad versus State of Gujarat, you may, but from your syllabus point of view, whether it is going to be in your exam, might be, might not be, you never know with CLAT. But yes, we are going to do some criminal law basic questions so as to gain your so that you have a perspective over your criminal law understanding. तो पैसेज हम पढ़ेंगे वो क्रिमिनल लॉ से रिलेटेड है, और लेकिन पैसेज से जो रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस हैं वो बेसिक क्रिमिनल लॉ के क्वेश्चंस हैं. तो अगर आपने क्रिमिनल लॉ प्रिपेयर किया है which is important for your exam, then you should be able to do those questions, because even if this passage comes in the exam, the questions are not really going to be on the controversy as such, but they would be formed on the basic concepts of the case, like criminal concepts. So let us begin. Teesta A Setalvad versus State of Gujarat, it was an SLP. Now, since it was a special leave petition, I would request all of you that if you are reading Teesta A Setalvad case, you read SLP also. Which article provides for SLP in the Constitution, and what does SLP really means? And your questions should be posted in the comments. SLP is one of the important topics in the law of Constitution, so make sure that you are reading it. Please read the passage. Let me know when you're done. Good evening, guys. Good evening. I'm so sorry I didn't see your comments before, but good evening, everyone. Are we done? I'm hoping we are done. So moving on. Are you sure it is 136 and not 146? Done, everyone? Small extract. This is taken from The Hindu. Okay? Done? Okay. Now over to the questions. When did the Indian Penal Code receive the Governor General's assent? So as everybody knows, Indian Penal Code is not something that the Indian government or the Constituent Assembly created. No, it was a law that was created by the British, and we continue using it because it does cater to our needs, although there are some provisions which are redundant, a lot archaic, and should have been done away with since we became a democracy after a colonial rule, but they are not removed, and those provisions are sedition, etc. Interim bail is a temporary bail until further orders. Interim bail basically means something that is done in between, and bail is the release order or the order of release from custody. So that is interim bail. Now, the answer to this is October 3, 1850, October 5, 1852, October 6, 1860, October 7, 1865. Governor General's assent used to be the final assent. Like the bills that we have right now, President's assent makes it an act. Before the President gives an assent, the proposal remains a bill. It is not an act, it is not a law which can be enforced on people. But after Parliament is done with voting, it goes over to the President. The President assents to that bill and the bill becomes the act. Similar question. So the answer to this is October 6, 1860. Always remember it. ये एक important question है. CLAT के अलावा और all the non-CLAT exams may ask this question. So these are some factual, information that you need to possess. After submission of the draft of the Indian Penal Code in 1837, who reviewed the draft code? 1837 में ड्राफ्ट कोड को रिव्यू किसने किया था? श्री बार्न्स पीकॉक, श्री राजगोपालाचारी, सर, sorry, it's not Shri, it's Sir. There is a mistake. Shri Barnes. So it is Sir Barnes Peacock, Shri Rajgopalachari, Sir J.W. Colville, and D is both Sir Barnes and both Sir J.W. And your answer is everyone. Nobody is answering. Nobody is participating. What is wrong? Are you tired? Are you sick? What is wrong? So the correct answer to this is D. Both Sir Barnes Peacock and J.W. Colville were instrumental in reviewing the final draft of 1837. Okay, both of them reviewed it. So the correct answer is both A and C. Remember it, important factual information. All except one is a false statement about legal mens rea. You should be aware what legal mens rea is. Mens rea is it is the founding element of a crime. Without mens rea, you would definitely be liable for a criminal liability for a crime. ऐसा नहीं होता कि mens rea नहीं है तो आपको crime की सजा नहीं मिलेगी. Of course मिल जाती है, लेकिन mens rea से आपने कौन सा crime किया है और आपको कौन सी सजा मिलेगी वो determine होता है. Right? The mental intention or the mens rea, the mental element in the entire criminal activity determines what crime you have committed and what penalty you have to go for it, or what penalty you would have to bear because of that activity. So the answer, it refers to mental element necessary for a particular crime. All except one is false. तो इनमें से false कौन सा है? Mental element may be either intention to do the immediate act or bring about the consequences. Intention or recklessness as to the elements constituting the act is serious. Intention can always be satisfactorily defined. Can it be satisfactorily defined? It cannot be. D is the correct answer. Very good. Everybody answered right. Yes. D is the correct answer. Moving on. Actus non fecit reum nisi mensit rea implies what? Actus non facit reum nisi mensit rea implies what? Mere act or illegal omission on the part of the accused makes him liable under criminal law. Mere guilty mind coupled with motive behind the crime makes the accused liable. Guilty mind of the accused coupled with the desire to give effect to the guilty mind is sufficient to make the accused liable under the criminal law. No act per se is criminal again unless accompanied by guilty mind. Again D. You think it is D? Okay, some have said it's a mix. It's not a mix actually. Majority says it's D, one says it's A, one says it's C. The correct answer is D. No act per se is criminal unless accompanied by a guilty mind. सोचने वाली बात है. Let's say A and B. A is a woman. B is trying to attempt rape on her. The law gives her a chance to defend herself. Now I'm so sorry people. In order to defend herself, she attacks him. And in that attack, she ends up killing him. The killing is not done with a guilty mind. The killing is not done with a malified intention. It is done in order to protect herself. And that is why criminal law won't punish her. No punishment. Right? So, guilty mind is specifically necessary for a criminal activity to construe. Otherwise, your act might not be called a crime. So, unless people who are not able to form guilty mind or criminal intention are not even deemed to be criminals, like if a person is intoxicated in certain situations, or if a person is a child below 7 years, or if a person is insane, mentally not fine, lunatic, idiot. So, these people, if they end up committing something which ordinarily would be a crime, but it is not, because they are incapable of forming the criminal intention. So D is the correct option. C seems better, but D is correct. A, by falsely pretending to be in the civil service, intentionally deceives Z and thus dishonestly induces Z to let him have on credit goods for which he does not mean to pay. What has he done? Cheating by personation, cheating, extortion, none of the above. All of you? The correct answer is cheating by personation. Okay, when you impersonate somebody, which means that you are trying to be someone which you are not, and in that couture you intentionally does something so that a person parts with his property or money and gives you an advantage that you are not really entitled to. तो जब एक आदमी दिखावा करता है कुछ होने का और कुछ उस दिखावे में वो दूसरे आदमी का नुकसान करवा देता है ताकि उसको फायदा हो जाए, तो उसको चीटिंग बाय पर्सनेशन कहते हैं. सिमिलरली अगर एक आदमी धोखे से झूठ बोल के बातें छुपा के किसी आदमी का नुकसान कर देता है, एक ऐसी सिचुएशन क्रिएट करता है जहाँ पे वो अपनी प्रॉपर्टी या मनी या जो भी कुछ है उसके पास उससे अलग हो जाए, उस दूसरे आदमी को दे दे या उसके वजह से किसी और को दे दे, तो वो सिंपल चीटिंग है. दिस इज चीटिंग बाय पर्सनेशन because he is pretending to be a civil servant, right? So A, it is not B, it is A. Okay, it is not B, it is A. This answer is wrong. You are right. So that's it for today. Pretty short, छोटा ही है ये. क्रिमिनल पैसेजेस जनरली बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस के साथ नहीं आते हैं. क्रिमिनल लॉ इज़ अ लिटिल टेक्निकल एंड दे डू नॉट एक्सपेक्ट a child coming from a school to be able to understand the intricacies of criminal law. It takes 4 semesters to understand the intricacies of criminal law, maybe in 5 in some universities. So what I'm trying to say is that the kind of questions I have presented you with are the kind of questions that you would face in the exam as well. It won't be a it won't be a complicated question, it won't be a very difficult question, it would be something that you can easily do, provided you are clear with the concepts, the Latin maxims, the entire founding principle of criminal law, which I'm sure you must have understood by now, because you know exam is not really far. So that's it for today, guys. We have launched a comprehensive course for CLAT 24 and for CLAT 25. We have also launched a new batch, in case you are wondering if there are new batches being launched, so that you can, you know, start fresh. Current legal affairs, I am actually taking classes. I have one class at 6 p.m. on BYJU'S exam prep portal. I have one tomorrow at 6 p.m. Today is at 6 p.m. वो BYJU'S पे है पोर्टल पे, कल YouTube पे है, वो 6 बजे है. लीगल करंट अफेयर्स को कैसे प्रिपेयर करना है आपको इन 2 क्लासेस को अटेंड करके समझ आ जाएगा. सो यू अटेंड दोज क्लासेस एंड यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ एंड फ्रॉम वेयर टू अटेंड और अंडरस्टैंड लीगल करंट अफेयर्स. सो द course basically caters to CLAT and all the non-CLAT exams. It is a very comprehensive course that takes care of you right from the moment you start your preparation till the day you take the exam. Right, so everything is being provided to you, all the material, whether it is preparatory, revision or practice, and that is why we call it comprehensive. In order to understand what we are actually offering, you can just log into the app, enter your phone number and get a 3-day trial period, so that you really understand what we are doing at a comprehensive course. So guys, I shall see you tomorrow again 6 बजे. जो भी बच्चे न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ के समझना चाहते हैं कि न्यूज़पेपर को लीगल पर्सपेक्टिव से कैसे पढ़ना है, वो फटाफट 6 बजे BYJU'S एग्जाम प्रेप पोर्टल पे लॉग इन करिए. फ्री क्लास है, यू कैन अटेंड. आपको लीगल करंट अफेयर्स की इन्फॉर्मेशन हो जाएगी. आपको ये भी पता चल जाएगा कि लीगल करंट अफेयर्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कौन कौन सी इन्फॉर्मेशन इंपॉर्टेंट होती है और उसे कैसे पढ़ना रहता है. राइट, सो let's analyze newspaper today at 6 p.m. on BYJU'S exam prep portal, and tomorrow on YouTube same time 6 p.m. So everyone take care. I shall see you again at 6 and tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much.